Hello everybody, Floydian here, or Pitch Go Blank if you're watching it on that channel. And today I have returned with a unboxing on the quadruple vinyl box set of David Gilmour live at Pompeii. If you're watching it on my Pitch Go Blank channel, I know this is a lot different than to my Doc 2 content, but I'm uploading it here as well just to simply promote my music channel, which is Floydian, which I have now rebooted with this video. But yeah, for the people watching it on Floydian, go subscribe to that channel if you want to. I'll link in the description. For people watching on Pitch Gold Black, I'll link the channel to Floydian in the description. But yeah, I have returned and I will be unboxing today the newly released David Gilmour Live at Pompeii quadruple vinyl box set. It contains 4 LPs, 180-gram heavyweight vinyl, 2 gatefold jacket, poly inner bags, 2 24-page photo booklet, heavyweight slipcase. As you can see, I got this for $59.99 in my local HMV, and I think that was a steal. As a person, I have many sort of different hobbies, as it were. In terms of records, I rarely listen to sort of records and stuff like that. I mean, I listen to them pretty frequently, fairly frequently, maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. Hopefully can get a bit more frequent. So I don't listen to records that sort of often, as I sort of have quite a few hobbies. So just to get a box set from my favourite band or surrounding my favourite band is truly something, and I'm being careful here as I don't want to damage the contents of the sort of interior of the box set itself, and I sort of want to preserve the sort of stickers that there are on this cover. And I know that sounds sort of precious, but this is probably going to be quite a rare collector's item in the future. Not that I'm going to sell it on or anything like that. This is going to be with me for quite some time. But take, for instance, the David Gilmour Live in Gdansk box set. That was a limited edition, and that nowadays goes for, I'm trying to think here, like 150 quid on eBay, if I'm right, which is a 5 times vinyl box. I don't really know the word for 5. Was it septuple? I think that's like 9. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to preserve the stickers, as you can see, as this is quite a precious thing for me. Probably trim that round later, but yeah, there's the vinyl sort of sticker, as you can see there, sort of promoting the sort of box set itself. Another bit of shrink wrap noise there. I'll put it on the spine here, as I don't want to damage the contents of this box set at all really. But I will be playing it, and you might not be able to see it, but over there is my record player, which I'll probably show off in another video if people are interested. But yeah, might as well take the big box set itself out of the shrink wrapping, set it down there. And so yeah, I'll probably do it off camera, but there's the David Gilmour, the voice and guitar of Pink Floyd. And then, just so I don't damage any of the sort of interior stuff by accident or anything like that, whilst taking a look at the big slipcase, I will take the innards out as of now and sort of show them off later. But for the box set sleeve itself, we have the sort of cover of Live at Pompeii, with David Gilmour Live at Pompeii at the top there, with the sort of Pompeii sort of or auditorium or sort of stadium type thing. I think it's an auditorium with the sort of band performing there with David Gilmour on the panel screen up there. Get a good look at it. And it's got a really nice sort of felty sort of cover-like sort of design, very sort of reminiscent, or it's pretty much made of the same material that the David Gilmour Rattled Out Lock and Pink Floyd The Endless River deluxe box sets were made of. And then for the spine, we have David Gilmour live at Pompeii. And I think I said this at the beginning, but sorry for the sort of weird flipped image. I can't really do anything about that. Hopefully it'll be fixed in post. But then back there, we have the band sort of performing with the big sort of screen up there with all sorts of lights projecting and stuff. That might be a performance of one of these days. I hope it is. Then we've got Columbia, Sony Music down at the bottom there. Then we've got the contents. Then there we've got www.davidgilmour.com and various copyright guff and the barcode. And then for the track listing on vinyl 1 side, or for the sort of contents, we have side A, 5 a.m, Rattle That Lock, Faces of Stone, What Do You Want From Me? Side B, The Blue, The Great Gig in the Sky, and A Boat Lies Waiting. Vinyl 2, side A, Wish You Were Here, Money in Any Tongue. Side B, High Hopes, One of These Days. Side A, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 to 5, and Fat Old Sun. Side B, Coming Back to Life, On an Island, and Today. And vinyl 4, side A, Sorrow, Run Like Hell. Side B, Time, Breathe in the Air, Reprise, and Comfortably Numb. So yeah, so there is that big sort of heavy duty box set, and there's the sort of interior of it. It's just sort of black. And then taking a look, I might as well actually try and get the set here, if it will. Which is will it? Don't think it will. But yeah, just leave that to one side. Let's take a look at the vinyl. So here we've got vinyl 1, disc 1 and 2. And then there's the spine there. So it's David Gilmour live at Pompeii, vinyl 1/2. And then for the back, we've got a sort of nice picture of a drum kit, from microphone, a bell, and some liner notes or music sheet notes with the contents of what's on these 2 discs. And there's a look at the gatefold, all sort of folded out. And then the interior of the gatefold, as you can see there. Very epic picture. And this vinyl box set comes on standard black vinyl. Side A. Side B, very good sort of bags here. Reminds me of the 2016 reissues of the Pink Floyd vinyl campaign with the sort of plasticky interior. I have Medal from that reissue, and it's very good quality on this sort of sleeve. Almost dropped a disc there, which wouldn't have been good. Yeah, slide that back in. Then we just getting this back in. We have the second record, side A, side B. Again, standard black vinyl. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm pretty happy that I managed to get this for like 60 quid, which I think is a steal of a price for this box set, because quite a few vinyl box sets and whatnot nowadays are pretty expensive. Take Jean-Michel Jarre's Oxygen Trilogy box set from last year. I know that had sort of CDs and stuff in it, but I mean, that was 120, and this is was only 60 quid. I mean, I know there's more stuff in the Jean-Michel Jarre box set, but compared to this, it's quite different, as it would be in terms of music. But yeah, you've got the cover for the next gatefold, which is vinyl 3 and 4. The spine, David Gilmour live at Pompeii, vinyl 3/4. /4, and then at the back we've just got a picture of a rack of guitars, and then the contents of these 2 discs of vinyl, Columbia, Sony Music. Then for the gatefold, we have quite an eerie and epic image of an eye, which I imagine would be from Time, Breathe in the Air, as I think there is sort of eyes and stuff in the sort of version of, or sort of pulse version of Breathe, or it might be from Shine On You Crazy Diamond. But then we've got side 3, or the 3rd vinyl, side A, side B. Again, standard black vinyl. And I will just note that the sort of side B of this sort of contains a sort of map of the area where David Gilmour is sort of performing, I guess you'd say. And on the back, you've got on side the side A of this disc, you have sort of the auditorium or Pantheon itself. I think Pantheon's the correct word for what David Gilmour performed in for this show. And then we have vinyl 4, side A, side B, with a sort of picture of the Colosseum or Pantheon auditorium thing, and there's a picture of it there, side A, side B. And then we've got standard black vinyl once again. So yeah, very heavyweight, very heavy duty, very nice. And this is being a bit cumbersome. Oh, I see why it's getting a little caught on there. So yeah, those were the 2 sort of vinyls. And then we have this massive sort of booklet as the front of it, and the sort of spine is just sort of paper clipped. Then for the back, we have sort of David Gilmour and Polly Sampson, I believe that's her name, sort of looking into the sort of walking into the sort of auditorium where David performed. Then we've got a very nice picture of David Gilmour there. I reckon it would look wicked with an autograph just up there. And then there you've got David Gilmour live at Pompeii. In 2015, David Gilmour set out to play a series of concerts in historic venues across the world. The following year, he became the first performer to play the amphitheatre, there's the word, in Pompeii in front of a live audience since the Gladiators in 79 AD. It was a return to Pompeii for David, having first performed there in 1971 for Adrian Laban's legendary concert film Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii. In Roman times, the Pompeii amphitheatre was known as a spectaculum, and David worked with longtime collaborator and maestro of colour and light Mark Brickman to bring the spectacle back to the spectaculum. Interesting bit of poetry they went for at the end there. And then we've got some nice pictures with David Gilmour being tickled up there. Then we've got a picture of the performance, sort of David Gilmour sort of walking up down the wall, which sort of reminds me of that sort of one famous picture of Pink Floyd Live at Pompeii, where the band members David Gilmour, Roger Waters, Nick Mason and Richard Wright are sort of walking along the sort of wall. It's all sort of silhouetted and stuff. David Gilmour down there again, with the sort of band performing there. Then what's on the contents of the first 2 discs of vinyl at the bottom right hand corner there. Middle of the book, we've got a very sort of epic picture of the performance spread across 2 pages. Then we have a picture of David Gilmour performing Wish You Were Here by the looks of it with an acoustic guitar. Then there you've got a picture of a tree which I'm assuming is referencing Storm Ferguson and the Delicate Sound of Thunder, because on the CD versions of Delicate Sound of Thunder, the sort of label for the CDs was just like a big sort of tree similar to that. And then they've got David Gilmour again looking very happy, and David Gilmour down there. And you've also got sort of who the photo is taken by on the sort of sides of each of the photographs. And there you've got more pictures of David Gilmour performing, doing his thing. And then there you've got vinyl 3 and vinyl 4 content and more pictures of the performance. Some epic dude on his saxophone. And then there you've got more pictures of the performance. And then there you've got a big bow from the band at the very end there, with sort of notes at the end there about who is involved. David Gilmour, Guy Pratt, Steve Stanislaw, Chester Cameron, Chuck Leavell, Greg Philliganes, John Mello, Brian Chambers, Louise Claire Marshall, Lucetta Jules. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of your names. Produced by David Gilmour, mixed by Andy Jackson and David Gilmour, assisted by Damon Lidens, live recording by Damon Lidens, vinyl cutting by Mandy Parnell at Black Saloon Studios, art direction by Gavin Elder, creative direction by Polly Sampson, designed by Blade Design Limited, managed by Paul Lussoby at 115. And there we've just got that lovely picture of the back again. But yeah, that pretty much concludes my massive unboxing, or my unboxing on the huge, absolutely huge David Gilmour Live at Pompeii box set. So yeah, as I said, I just having something to do with Pink Floyd in terms of like vinyl box set is just amazing for me. So I will cherish this for the rest of my days, and it's a very sort of welcome addition to my ever-growing record collection. And I am just very happy with this box set overall. It's presented really well, and I cannot wait to listen to it and probably review the box set again sometime in the future down the line. But yeah, there was my unboxing of David Gilmour Live at Pompeii, the quadruple vinyl box set that I bought for £60 in my local HMV earlier today, and I've got to say that was an extremely good price for it. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Goodbye.